Ask MDB, that's right. Ask Michael at MDB at undergroundgarage.com. You can ask me anything you like. And this week, as I've said before, I'm doing the Crossroads segment all about producers. I will unveil another producer tomorrow. I will unveil that person to you. And so the question today is, I took from all of the letters that I get and questions that I get from you guys, from Kevin from Atlanta, and he says, hey, Michael, he says, what is a producer? What does a producer do? Now, this is a fantastic question, especially right now in my life, where I've been making records for many, many, many years, and just done a new one with a man called Bob Rose in Rome, Italy, and as opposed to Rome, France. And it was an incredible experience. He was a guy that is not only technically and musically brilliant, which is a producer has to have, but he also is psychologically brilliant, because, you know, if you really look at the great records, they were conceived and arranged and produced by men who could corral a posse of cats. It's the second time a pussy posse has come up, isn't it, in today's show. But anyway, listen, here's the thing. What is a producer? A producer is just about everything you can possibly imagine. A therapist, a lover, in some instances. Not many. Certainly not in mine. But I don't mean that in any kind of stupid, intimate, kind of physical vibe. Of course not. But it is the most intimate thing. Why? Because you're trying things. You're trying to create something, so you're vulnerable. It's a very sensitive place to be as an artist, in a place where you've never been before, because the great records are about exploration, aren't they? Or you just keep on playing the same stuff over and over and over and over and over again, like some dreadful record stuck, piece of vinyl with that needle stuck, and you don't want that. I mean, stuck needles have caused a lot of problems in rock and roll in many different ways. But certainly a producer is a man who, yes, can take a song and can arrange it, construct it, and reconfigure it in a way that doesn't hurt anybody's feelings, A, and B, makes that song better. So do string arrangements, horn arrangements, get a rhythm from the drummer. This is one producer. This is the sort of notion of producer that I have. Now, it's mutated into guys with laptops who choose what goes where and how it's created. It's a whole other ballgame. I'm talking about the days before that technology. I'm talking about producers who actually worked intimately in a room with 5 guys or 5 girls or 3 guys and 2 girls or any permutation of the sexes. And there was lots of permutation of sex when I was making records. Is that they can create an ambiance, an atmosphere of creativity where people feel safe and people feel capable of giving of their best. And that's really all it is, and that and knowing a good tune. And the rest you leave up to the rock and roll gods and the energy of the rock and roll gods. And a producer, without one, I think you're lost. I think any artist that attempts to produce themselves is like representing yourself in court. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin, thank you so much from Atlanta for your question, which is very appropriate given the circumstances of this week's Crossroads. I want to thank you so much, and now let's get back to hearing some produced rock and roll music.